everyone, and welcome to Bourbon Bytes Whiskey Reviews with a Gaming Twist. I am Clifton, and welcome to I always say it's a special stream, but this time it's real special because we are celebrating 3 years of WhiskeyTube with this channel. Now, technically, it wasn't under the name Bourbon Bytes before, but it was still the same channel, and I've also been on YouTube for like 13 years, but you know what? It's technically 3 years of WhiskeyTube. So we're celebrating tonight. So we have some amazing guests, some people you may be familiar with and some people you may not be. So what I did was I actually asked Patreon, which smaller YouTube channels do you recommend that you like, that you enjoy watching? I got a ton of recommendations. These aren't all of them. These are all that I could fit in like an hour and a half-ish stream. So if someone feels left out that was not part of this, don't worry. Please reach out to me. I'd love to have you on at some point to talk about your channel, maybe do a blind flight. So I just want to get that out of the way to begin with, because like I said, there was a lot more interest than I expected. I didn't expect everyone to say yes, and they all did. So I had to tell a couple people, like, hey, I'll bring you on for a separate stream. But anyways, hopefully y'all are having fun tonight. I see some of y'all have been pre-gaming for a while. Man, it goes all the way back to like 4:30. Pat was in the room. What's up, Bourbon New? What's up, Swan? The amazing mod team here. I see Emily Chambers, another whiskey tuber, Mash and Drum. How is it going, Jason? Man, there's so many people. I don't want to. We're on a tight schedule tonight, so I can't give a full shout out to everyone. But I just want to say thank you to all of the patrons that are there. If you are new and you came over because some of your favorite people are going to be on tonight, welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I do live streams every Thursday, same time as you're watching right now. But I also have some other cool projects coming up soon. So if you want to stick around, you enjoy yourself tonight, make sure to hit the like button down below. And of course, make sure you subscribe too if you enjoy it. Now, I do have everyone's links down in the description below. So as I bring them on, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to them all. But if you like someone a lot and you want to check out their channel, their link is down in the description below. Also below, I do want to give a couple shots. Like I said, I can't give everyone a shout out, but I see some patrons here. I see some Byte Club members, which is my membership program. I see Don Nishida. Welcome to the Byte Club. Make sure to use those new emojis that I just added to the Byte Club. So if you guys see them in the chat, look for little Cliffy emojis. Y'all send them, all the Byte Club members. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one tonight. I want to do something really cool with all these different channels. I want to challenge everyone to a 60-second whiskey review. That way we get a feel for their style, what they like reviewing, their type of whiskeys that they prefer. And also it's a lot of fun. A good challenge is a lot of fun. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm actually going to do one myself before we get started, because there was one whiskey that I started with my first whiskey review. I actually uploaded this on July 27th of 2018. I'm not going to play the full review, but I'll play a little bit of that video of this whiskey. I really, really love watching YouTube videos and podcasts about bourbon. Some of my favorite channels are It's Bourbon Night, Trinity and C, the Austin Whiskey Vault. There's so many great whiskey channels out there, and I know they're already doing such a good job at it, but I kind of wanted to put my own twist on it and kind of do my own thing. And I know I spend way too much money trying a bunch of different whiskeys, much to my husband's disapproval, but I figured I could get another benefit from it by making videos reviewing some of my favorites. That way I don't feel quite as guilty about buying it and drinking it. Yeah, my spend has gone it's gone up a lot since then. So that was my first review. Like I said, it was a Wild Turkey 101. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm challenging all these amazing people to do the same, I'm going to try to put 60 seconds on the clock, and I'm going to try to see what I can tell you about Wild Turkey 101. Let's go for it. Let's see if this works, by the way. I haven't really tested it. Let's see if it works. There we go. Wait, let me swap this. So there we go. All right. Wild Turkey 101, an amazing budget whiskey. This one's about $17 in Southern California. It may be more expensive in your area. One of the first whiskeys I ever bought, like you saw in the video. But let's go ahead and give this a nose real quick. Man, this is tough. Yeah, on the nose, the oak, this smells a lot like an older bourbon compared to other things in the price point. Your Evan Williams, I think this has a lot more oak spice on it. But man, that's fruity. I think it goes fruity, a little more of like the Christmas baking spices. Let's go ahead and try it. Cheers. Still a lot of those spices. I think cinnamon is the biggest thing that jumps to the front of the palate with Wild Turkey 101. It is I almost want to say cinnamon bomb. It's been a minute since I've had this, but if you like a lot of flavor, you like a lot of oak, and you don't want to break the bank, under $20, Wild Turkey 101 gets my recommendation. Oh, 3 seconds to spare. Okay, I left out a lot, but you know what? So that's what we're going to see people do here tonight. I've asked them in advance to tell me what whiskey they're going to be drinking. I have a lot of them here myself that I'm going to be drinking along with them. So we'll see how they stand up. But first of all, I want to welcome our first guest of the evening. Now, this guy is the reason, believe it or not, he's the reason that I actually started doing live streams. And it's all because he's shaking his head like, what? Let's bring the man on himself. Oh, nope, there we go. Perry.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So
are you serious?
One day there was a conflict. It was back literally like 2018. You said you couldn't go live, and I was like, I guess I'll try. And I did. And your viewers came over and supported me. So that's why I had to bring you on. I mean, of course, you're a good friend of mine too. And a lot of people have seen you on the channel before because we've done several streams together. But I know you're getting real close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So I want to have you on, hopefully help out a little bit, maybe get you on there. So how's it going, Perry? Welcome.
Hi, Clifton. Hi, everybody in the chat. I'm happy that I get to come on tonight, especially after yet another botched live stream on my channel, where either YouTube or my internet decided to just completely poop the bed. Not sure why. Not sure what happened exactly. It's all
we have
fine
Swan
now.
on deck just in case it happens again. Swan will
I don't think. I mean, in that window of like 5 to 10 minutes, I think I'm going to be okay.
Okay.
But at the same time, who's to say? Could just go crazy.
Hey,
I wonder how many people we've prevented from streaming. Well,
so Perry, so I know a lot of people have seen you on here before. A lot of these people in the chat are your followers too. But let's say someone here that's new. Tell us a little bit about not just your channel, because obviously that's what we're talking about, WhiskeyTube, but you also have an amazing podcast too. So I guess introduce yourself.
So I'm Perry. I am the host of This Is My Bourbon podcast. We've been running for 3.5 years. Our 4-year anniversary is coming up in October. We are approaching 200 episodes as well. It is one of my favorite things that I have ever gotten to do. Get to talk with all these awesome people. Get to talk with incredible master distillers and fans of whiskey in this unbelievable community that has been built around bourbon specifically. And I'm very fortunate to have made such good friends, especially with Clifton and some of the other folks that we've gotten to know on Livewire said, yes, I'll be a guest. Sure, why not, man? I'm down. But I'm just very, very thankful for this passion project that I've been doing basically for the past 4 years, and it's been so much fun. And I just recently decided to kind of expand a little bit as well and do some more YouTube stuff with edited videos and edited content. And I do live streams as well. I do live streams at 8:00 Eastern on Thursday evenings, so you can go and check that out. But I'm just happy to be here. So.
Well, I'm happy to have you. Like I said, we've collaborated on so many different streams.
We really have. You've been on the podcast. You were a guest host on an episode.
Oh my gosh, I was so nervous.
I know you. Yeah.
I think it's because the video, like the live format, I feel like more like comfortable. Whatever happens. But like a recorded session with me, man, that makes me nervous. But I think it turned out great. I love listening.
I thought it turned out
wonderful. You made me sound good.
Oh well.
Well, speaking of collaborations, you're doing a big birthday stream next week, right?
I am. Yeah. I haven't sent out the invites or anything, and I just kind of like barely announced it on my stream tonight. But so a week from Saturday is my birthday, so I figured I'd do a big. Thanks, Patrick. I figured I'd do a big, birthday stream like everybody's been doing on my next stream. So,
yeah.
I'm excited.
I forgot that you invited me like off camera, so I'll be there. I'm just gonna.
I did invite you off camera.
He did invite me, guys. I'm not inviting myself. Don't worry.
Nothing's worse than the kid who invites himself to somebody else's birthday party.
Yeah. Well, hey, everyone on this stream tonight, y'all better have me on your channel soon. I'm just kidding. I mean, if you want me on your channel, I will happily come on your channel. Please, I would love to. I know I've been on a couple of these people's channels already. So
there was a period where you and I swapped being each other's guest like almost bi-weekly for 2 or 3 months. I mean, it was, during the pandemic.
Right. Yeah.
We're like, we
were also going back to back at that time. We both changed up our time.
We were, that's true.
But yeah, there's so many channels out there, and that's kind of going to be a topic we're going to be talking about tonight. Some of these channels may conflict with their live schedule with other channels. It's a fact of life. It's something that we all struggle with. Trust us. If you're watching, like you're a viewer, we all as creators struggle and stress out about this. We talk to each other like, hey man, I'm so sorry I'm going live at the same time you are. but it's okay. We all love and respect each other, and I don't think anyone thinks of it as competition. It's
I've
more
not
of
gotten
like,
an apology from anybody who goes live at the same time that I do. So,
man, he's calling y'all. I'm not going to name names, so he's calling
if
someone
Drums
out.
and Drams wants to,
Okay, you're
shoot
gonna
me,
name
I'm
names.
just kidding. Cameron, I love you, man. You're good.
Yeah, actually, I don't think he knew that when he had said that time, because I think one time I was kind of like back and forth between you guys, and someone said like, "Oh, Perry's on." He's like, "What? Perry's on?" And he felt guilty. So I think it's just there's so many channels. I go live at the same time. I think what is it? Scotch. Man, it's not Scotch for Dummies. There's a Scotch channel that goes live the same time as me. I don't know them. I'm sure they're great people, but y'all are here for the bourbon. But I also do Scotch too, so don't leave. But well, Perry,
you stick with that.
Yeah. Well, Perry, speaking of which, actually a good time to say it. Your co-host Swan that we mentioned, a little bit, a minute ago, he is actually going to be a guest on my next live stream because I'm going to be tempting him away from Kentucky bourbon.
Oh,
not
he's
really.
already made that leap.
Okay, no, not for the show. Perry, clickbait, stop.
I mean,
but there are going to be.
He only likes bourbon.
There are going to be some things that he's actually never tried. It's not all Scotch. So, Swan, I see him in the comments. He just says Scotch. No, there's more than just Scotch there, Swan. So, be prepared. All right, Perry. I think it's time for your 60-second bourbon review. I know you grabbed the Weller 107. I grabbed one to drink along with you. So. I don't know if this timer is going to work. I'm just going to test it out. So it may not work. Let me see just give me a second so I can see if I get it queued up. If not, we'll just go with it. I think I have to swap you here. It's so annoying, but I think this is how I have to do it. Hold on.
I don't like it.
No, wait, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, okay, I'll start it over.
It's already started.
Sorry. All right, you ready?
I don't know.
60-second bourbon review. Go.
All right, so Weller Antique 107 is a wheated bourbon from Buffalo Trace. Let's check it out on the nose. Super sweet, very cherry heavy, a little bit of vanilla, kind of like the cream savers that you would get that don't exist anymore, but were amazing. And I think you can still kind of buy them on Amazon. That's not what we're talking about, though. We're talking about the bourbon here. Really floral, really decadent nose, really inviting, especially if you like sweeter flavors. Palate's very much the same. The oak is a little bit more present. There's a bit of cinnamon that kind of pokes through as well. But it's all really kind of nestled by this milk chocolate note too, which makes for a really just enjoyable candied experience. The finish is nice and long. You're still picking up a lot of those sweet flavors. It makes you want to go back for another sip. I definitely recommend, if you can find this, it's $50 a bottle. It used to be like $25. I know it kind of sucks, but get you some Weller Antique 107.
Nicely done. That was so much better than mine. I was drinking along with you, and I'm like, man, I could get behind it. Perry, you're on TikTok. You should do these 60-second reviews.
Ooh,
on TikTok.
60s. But Bourbon Pursuit's already doing the whiskey quickies.
Trust me, there are so many people that do whiskey TikTok. I'm trying to get into it. I'm actually planning to do, spoiler alert, I'm planning to do a reaction video to whiskey TikTok. So that's gonna be an interesting video.
I was gonna do that too.
Perry, no.
Do you want to collab?
So, maybe. Let's chat. I haven't filmed anything yet. Let's chat.
I haven't either. It's just been kind of in my
trademark. Perry and Bourbon Bytes are figuring this out. I'm just kidding. But Perry, I think, wow, I'm actually sticking to the time so far. Holy crap. Perry, thank you so much. Where can people find you on the web other than your link down in the description below?
You can find us on social media at My Bourbon Pod on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can follow the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. And you can also become a patron of the show at patreon.com/My Bourbon Podcast for as little as $1 a month, $5 a month. Get you some bonus content, including the pregame chats, which comes out before every single episode, and early access to YouTube videos when they drop.
Very cool. You guys, like I said, all the links to everyone is down in the description below. Make sure before you leave tonight, go check them out. Go subscribe. Especially Perry, let's get him up to 1,000. He's real close.
Please, it'd be a great birthday present.
Oh, there. Hey, that's a theme. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Let's keep it going. All right, Clifton.
Perry.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Happy
for coming
3-year
on.
anniversary too. Congratulations. I meant to say that up top.
Oh, well, it's okay. Thank you so much, Perry. We'll see you soon. See you next week.
Sounds good, man.
All right, bye. All right, so we are right on schedule. Like I said, I don't want to take too much time in between each of these to, chat, because we had a lot of people go through tonight. We have some amazing people that I know, like I found myself. So like I said, most of these people I found from Patreon because I asked my patrons to recommend, what other channels are they watching. Some of these guys I've also been, watching a bit on my own, especially if they're doing stuff on Instagram. This guy I actually found on Instagram, and I know he and Perry have a good relationship. please welcome our good friend Bobby from Bourbon Battalion. Let me find him. There he is. All right. What's up, Bobby?
Hey, how you doing, Clifton?
Good. How are you, man? Thanks for coming on.
No, thanks for having me. Congratulations on your 3rd year.
Thank you so much, man. It's been a wild one. I think I was scrolling back through my older videos trying to find my first one, and I was like, wait, I've done so many videos. Like, especially like the live streams. I didn't realize that. I mean, I've been going live weekly, sometimes twice a week for the past like 2.5 years. So it's a lot of content. If you guys haven't watched it, why not go binge watch all of my streams? Just kidding. Well, so you are relatively new. I know you've been doing some stuff on Instagram for a while. Was that kind of the first thing, or was it the YouTube channel that came first for you?
It's kind of weird. So I was just a watcher like everybody else. Me and my brother have been doing whiskey together since '98.
Oh wow!
We did our own thing. We just kind of got reconnected. We were both in the military, so we didn't see each other for a long time. And then he started watching a lot of the WhiskeyTubes. And I remember the first place he put me was on its Bourbon Night. And so we went on Bourbon Night and started watching them in the very beginning when they very first started.
Same here. Yeah, they were the first channel that I found as well.
Very first one. And then, I made my way to the Whiskey Tribe and that stuff. And really I just got on Instagram and started doing like a Fire Friday and kind of chatting around. And being a technical instructor, I have no problem talking and FaceTiming. And with COVID, I went from 85% travel to now I needed to find something to occupy my time. So,
right. Same.
So my brother said, hey, you know what? We do some really cool things that we're not seeing out there. And I'm more of an instructional guy, right? I'm more of the in-depth instruction. And so when we go into that, it's like, hey, you know what? I think a lot of guys are doing things, but maybe not saying it. So my brother was the one that said, hey, you know what? You should start a channel. And so I did.
Awesome. Well, I know you were on. I actually was kind of stalking your page a little earlier. So you were on Perry's. You had him as a guest on your stream back in April. So you, like I said, I think I didn't discover you until a good bit later. So when did you start doing the YouTube thing?
I think I've been doing it. It was right around around March.
Okay, so not that much more.
Yeah, not much. It was right around that ballpark. But I knew Perry previously from following him before, and we met up in Lexington at least one time. I was down on the
nice.
trail. I hooked up with him, and we went over to OBC Kitchen and had a good talk and some drinks.
That's awesome. Whiskey Mountain says it's Bourbon Night is a must in that early journey. I'm so thankful that I was a fanboy too. Like seriously, like when I went to their meetup, I was like so nervous to meet them, but I'm so glad to call them good friends now. I mean, they've done a lot to help support the channel, so they're great people.
Definitely.
I'm just catching the chat real quick. Lil, another patron of the show, she says just checking in. Congrats on 3 years, Clifton. Been here since the beginning. That she has, and I hope to meet her when she can actually come back to the U.S. again. And then our friend Stanley, the Mash Bill, he says, congrats on 3 years, Cliffy. Just jumping in real quick. I will have to watch the replay. Yes. If you guys are watching the replay, let me know in the comments below if there's any other whiskey YouTube channels that I don't have on tonight, but you want to see on the show. I love learning about new channels. A lot of these guys, like I said, I didn't know of them before tonight. So I'm so excited to meet so many people. But yeah, thank you so much. So are you ready to do your 60-second whiskey review? Let's see. What do you got?
Sure. I got the Jepsons, the makers of Malort.
Okay, so I don't have that one to drink with you, but don't worry. I'll trust your judgment. Because that's at least it's not Malort.
Yeah, so I'll tell you. Yeah, we'll do the review because.
Okay. Let me.
This was like one of those weird things that was suggested, and we were stunned. So.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get this in the right order this time, so I can make sure it works properly. Okay, let me get your timer on the screen. Let me see. Give me a second. It's gonna maybe get easier every time or get harder. We'll see. Let's see. All right, and don't worry. I'll start it over. Yep. Ready? Here you go.
All right. So Jepsons. This is the cask strength bourbon, famous for Malort. However, this is not like Malort. Got this. This is a store pick, but it's $39.99, and this one happens to be 114.9. So it's a cask strength. We go to the nose on it. Really shocking because if you know Malort, it's terrible. This is really deep, rich. It has like soft vanilla notes mixed with some caramel notes and a hint of espresso bean in the back end. It's really thick and rich. The eyes give you great legs, so you know you got great viscosity, so you're going to have some good finish. On the palate, it comes in just like it smells. It comes in really rich, comes in nice on the mid palate, spreads out really nice. What you find, though, is you have this really nice, deep caramel happiness. It has some vanilla and espresso bean with a little oak on the back edge. for $39.99, it is a hitter. If you can find this, get it.
Wow, who would have known from the makers of Malort something actually drinkable?
We were stunned. We were stunned. We literally all of us bought tons of it.
Yeah, you said it's $30 for a cask strength.
$39.99 for a cask strength.
Wow, that's I don't. It probably wouldn't make it all the way out here, but if it does, where are you based? I need to ask people that.
So I'm in Ashland, Ohio, which is north central Ohio on 71, right in the middle between Cleveland and Columbus.
Okay, awesome. Well, yeah. So what time zone is that? I'm trying to think.
Eastern
okay.
time.
Okay, just to make sure. So do you have like where can people find you, or when can they find you on your channel?
Yeah, so my channel, I usually go, I fluctuate. I'm almost always 7:30 unless there's something big. I go 7, but I'm always on Wednesdays. I'm on the pre-mash, right? So I usually go up from 7 to 9 before the mash and drum goes on. So leading into adjacency. I'm there. I'm also Bourbon Battalion on Instagram, Bourbon Battalion on Facebook. In the near future, I'm waiting on a liquor license. You'll be able to, if you happen to be going by Ohio, I have a Bourbon Battalion whiskey tasting experience whiskey bar that's opening up.
Wow.
And
I heard you talking about that the other night. I was watching your stream. I came at the end when you were talking to, was it Magnolia Bourbon?
Yeah, Magnolia. Yeah. I was with Ed. So yeah, it's just trying to get out there and help people get informed, because we can get so into this advanced palate and work on this cask strength and this barrel proof stuff. And we got to remember there's new people coming in every day. And how do we help them understand how to drink and find this journey? And sometimes we can get so lost that we forget that, hey, people need to understand how to taste something.
Absolutely. Well, that's exciting. Keep us updated. Like I said, y'all check out his channel on the link below. And also, you're welcome to rejoin us whenever we're going to the end of the stream. I see some people hanging out that have already been on, so I think we're going to have a really fun end of stream here tonight. So thank you so much for coming on. Y'all go check out his channel. Cheers, guys.
Yep.
All right. So we're okay. I was bragging about being on time, and now we're starting to run a little overtime, but it's okay because we have some amazing guests. I want to bring in our next guest right off the bat. Let me bring in. I have to scroll down. That's a lot of you guys in the green room. I see all your little faces. Okay, bring in our next guest. I see you, John. All right, next guest. Please welcome from Whiskey Nose. Please welcome Marty. Marty, what's up, man?
Hey, buddy. Thanks for having me, man. Congratulations, dude. What a great milestone, 3 years. I just can't imagine. That's just so cool, buddy. That's just so cool. We're just so happy for you and so thrilled to be here. Jenny, actually, she's working on a paper for school, and maybe she can jump in the after show. But yeah, deadlines suck. So
no, man, I don't miss those days. But, so you're one of the channels that I've seen you in the comments on my streams. I've seen you on other channels as well. I saw that you had your own channel. So I'm like, I got to invite them on, because you guys, I mean, I love your streams when, it's just you, but I also love the streams when you're with Jenny. I think y'all have such a cool dynamic together. So tell us a little bit about, why you guys started the channel and what you guys have been up to lately on it.
Well, we really, it was kind of a thing that I was doing a members only thing with Fred Minnick back in the end of February. And I sat outside, and we have a cool cabana that has like a fire pit and stuff. And I was on there with like an hour and a half with him. And I got done, and I just kind of sat there, and I was like, gosh, that was so much fun. I was like, So I was telling Jenny about it. And she goes, well, why don't you just do it yourself? And I was like, nobody wants to watch me. And she goes, oh, it'll be fun. So I did. And then she has celiac disease. And then we figured out that, she can enjoy whiskey now because it's distilled and the celiac's gone. So we kind of done the Whiskey Nose thing together. And when she's available and not, working her rear end off or writing papers for school, she's with me, and we just have a blast sharing it together. So, but we've had our channel, I guess, started 1st of March, kind of like Bobby. Bobby's a good friend of ours.
I swear a lot of you guys started like at the same time. Like they popped up out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't keep up with everybody.
No, we flooded it. I know, but it's been awesome, man. And you were one of the first channels we watched. Let's see, Mash and Drum. I'm trying to think. It's just crazy. It's Bourbon Night. We started there, of course, like everybody else did. And,
I feel like that's gonna be the theme here tonight. Like, if any of my guests didn't find It's Bourbon Night or the Whiskey Vault first, let us know who you found first.
And Matt, ADHD, he's been real good and helpful for us too. So, but yeah, anyway. But I don't want to slow you down, man. I missed a super chat because I was trying to speed through things too quickly. Sorry, Joseph. Joseph Brazo, first super chat of the night. By the way, I appreciate all the super chats I get tonight if any come through.
If I miss them, please let me know because like I'm keeping up with a lot. So thank you for the reminder, Joseph. He said next year I'll give you $4. Well, Joseph, I'll hold you to that. I hope to see you here next year. Cheers to you, Joseph. Thank you so much for that. All right. Well, Marty, I know for your 60-second whiskey review, are you still going with the Maker's FAE 01?
Yeah. I think
awesome. I have a bottle of that too, so I'm gonna pour it and drink along with you there. So have you tried any of the other Makers like special releases?
We've gotten some of the store selections, the 46s. Some of the let's see, I think that's the cash strength. We've got a few. I like Makers. I don't.
Me too. Yeah, their special releases I think are really great. I think I preferred last year's like wood finishing series over the FAE, but yeah, it's a solid one. So let's go ahead and get you queued up so you can do your review. Let me swap you there. Okay.
Hey, you got a super chat. You might want to.
I saw it come through. Okay, before
do that.
From the amazing Steven Sussman, who's been a supporter of the channel since the very beginning. Steven, I think, was one of the first people in my live chats. Steven says, cheers, Clifton, congrats. Seems like just yesterday when it was just me, Ian, and Monica here in the chat. That's literally what I just said. I should have read that before I said that. Only a matter of time before your channel grows big. Well, Steven, here's hoping. I appreciate that, man. I mean, I hope not only, to see myself grow, but see all these other amazing channels that I have on tonight grow as well. So thank you so much, Steven. Livewire Whiskey says, because that shirt is fire. Yes. Please check out merch from Livewire Whiskey. Really awesome shirts. So I hope to get more. If you guys make merch, please let me know because I'm happy to like sport it on the channel. All right, let me get you pulled up so I can pull up your timer. And I forget how to do this every time. All right, here we go. All right, let's start it over. Oh, it starts itself over. Okay. All right, you ready for this?
Let's go, buddy. Let's go. All right, let her rip.
Oh, sorry.
We're good.
Sorry, I got distracted. I was drinking my bourbon. Sorry. Okay.
That's all right. That's better.
There we go.
All right, guys. In the glass, it's a very light amber. It's got some thick legs. The legs actually run into like a sheet flow. They're not really individual. So on the eye, it's very pretty. Very light amber. On the nose, I'm jumping on it. I get a fruit note, and when you break it down, in my opinion, you go to a cherry, maybe leather, tobacco. Little wood, little oak, real quick on the nose. So on the palate, there's a light cream, light little oil. It's got a sudden explosion of the, I think it's 110 heat. Is that right? 110.6 heat. It's got a nice rise to it. You still get that dark cherry note. You still get that leather. It's a constant feel from start to finish of the cherry, I think, that takes over. So there you go. Boom.
nice finish.
Quick as I could do it.
The note that stuck with me was the creaminess. I think as soon as I tasted it along with you, that creaminess is one of my favorite things about Maker's Mark, especially these cast strength offerings. So man, that's a good one. Maybe I'll take back my opinion on not liking it as much.
Oh,
you sold it to me.
Jenny love this bottle. We love it. It was a gift from Daniel H, and we love it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Where can people find you other than your link below?
We're on Instagram at Whiskey KNOWS 21. Same thing on Facebook at Whiskey Knows 21. We're on Patreon at Whiskey Knows. But yeah, YouTube's mainly where we hang. So come on over, sub, and hang out with us.
All right, man. Cheers. Thank you so much for coming on, and hope to see maybe like you said, maybe Jenny will come on for the
hopefully so, man.
The end of the stream. Hopefully. So hope to see her. If not, tell her we missed her.
All right.
All right.
Cheers,
man.
everybody.
Thank you.
All right.
So it's okay. I know we're a little over time, but we're gonna roll it a little bit longer tonight. Don't worry. No one's gonna get left out. Hopefully people can stay awake because I know a lot of you guys on the East Coast it's late for you guys. So I appreciate y'all sticking around, meeting all these great faces. Hopefully you guys are seeing some new faces, but if not, I'm really excited for our next guest because this is a channel that I didn't even know existed until my patrons told me about it. This was actually one of the first recommended channels that came in. It's actually, so they recommended their Instagram, but then I found they also have an awesome YouTube channel doing whiskey reviews. Please welcome Whiskey Fancies. Welcome. You guys are on mute. You guys are muted. You're muted real quick. I think you can unmute. I don't know if I can unmute you. Let me see. I might can try it. Oh no, it says I can't unmute you. It says, oh, there we go.
Paranoid that we're going to be like in some conversation. There's some weird shit going on.
I had everything muted 50 ways.
Hey, play it safe, right? You don't want to make sure people hear you. I trust me, I've been there with Zoom calls. Well, like I said, you guys, I had no idea you existed. I don't hope that's not like rude, but like as soon as I found you guys, I started watching. Like, I love your short form content on YouTube. I think not enough of us do that. So, and then I saw you guys are active on Instagram. Tell us a little bit about what is Whiskey Fancies. How did you guys start it?
It's basically just us shooting the shit and just having a conversation. Because, I mean, during COVID, you can't really go have a drink with some friends, you know? So
Right.
It kind of just really started from that. And it's just our conversation, and it's just a natural kind of thing. And we don't really promote ourselves. So that's probably why you don't see us.
Well, now's your chance.
And it's just us having fun.
Yeah, I think we're just a casual channel. Two ladies drinking what they like and how they like it.
And we're not fancy at all, so it was kind of
Yeah,
like just
it's a little
I love it. A play on words. That's awesome.
yeah, tongue in cheek, and then of course we love whiskey so much we fancy it.
So how did you guys meet through whiskey? How did you guys meet?
Oh, we're married actually.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so this was just a hobby we took up together, and we decided we're hanging around, talk about whiskey all night. We might as well what happens when we turn on the camera. So.
And it's also a way to buy more whiskey.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I wish my husband would join me on streams. He's camera shy, so he's here drinking my whiskey in the background. But
well, tell him cheers.
So awesome. Well, how long have you guys? You said you started the channel during COVID. Sounds like most people probably did that. How long have you guys been doing it?
It was actually her hobby before, but we got
nice.
to whiskey because we actually brew beer.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our recipes it was a porter. It called for bourbon, and as any uneducated person with bourbon believes like a total wine person. So we just went with that, and then it kind of expanded our realm that way, and then we got more into it than brewing beer.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Where are you guys based?
LA.
Oh, what? Okay, me too. There's a weirdly like large amount of people that are doing like whiskey content that are based like either in SoCal or like Northern California. I think we got to do a California meetup sometime because
great idea.
Because there's also such a lot of availability of so many bottles that we can get because of the shipping laws.
Did you guys move to California for that, or are y'all from here?
I'm from here. She's from Iowa.
Oh, nice. I'm not from here. I say that I'm from South Carolina. So, well, very cool. Well, I'm so excited to see what you guys have. You guys have a Woodinville that you're going to review for us tonight. I actually have that exact same bottle. Thanks to our friend Joseph Brazo and Patrick. I'm not sure which of them specifically sent me this. They're always sending me Woodinville. So are you guys ready for your 60-second whiskey review?
Sure.
Let's give it a try.
All right, let me get this queued up.
Do the Jeopardy countdown.
Oh, it started. Wait, I'll start over for you. Let me start over. That's not fair.
No, it's okay.
Let's start over.
It's really not fair for everybody else.
All right, there you go.
I mean rules, right? So on the nose, on this one, with every Woodinville that we have tried, it has a very strong apple note on the nose, kind of like a Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with Buffalo Trace.
I don't want to sound like a jerk, but this smells like, I would say, Honeycrisp apples. Do you get Honeycrisp? That is
how some people pick out crunchy peanut butter? I don't.
Yeah. I think it was picked in the fall, the apple, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. All right.
So
there's also
I'm going to get into the palate because we only have 25 seconds.
Okay. What you got?
I've got a little bit of apple pie. In the mid palate, nice deep oak. It does give you a little bit of drying sensation, like you drank wine with your whiskey.
But it's not overly finished.
Not overly finished.
And it's widely available.
It's a Woodinville. I fancy this whiskey.
Nice. Well, yeah, this is actually Woodinville is one of the craft distilleries that I think just consistently knocks out good stuff. I mean, I have their Applewood stave one as well. I mean, you can tell it's not like a Kentucky bourbon. It has like a different taste to it. I think to me, it's almost more, the oak is like less of like a mature oak, and it's more of like a freshly chopped down tree kind of note. I call it a Home Depot note. I don't know.
Oh, that's actually perfect.
I get that.
Yeah. So that's what the note I give it, but I think it's really good. And like you said, that port, it's not overwhelming. It's definitely there, but it doesn't like, feel like it's like, why am I drinking wine?
Yeah, exactly. It gives you a nice balance without like hitting you over the head with it.
It has a craft note, but it's not offensive, how some crafts can be.
Yeah, it's not overly youthy, in our opinion.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think they take their time with their stuff, and you see by their fan base. I mean, I know Joseph and I know Pat probably line up outside when there's a special release. So
I would too. Have you tried their rye?
You know what, I did a Woodinville flight back when like in-person tastings were a thing. My actually 7 Grand in downtown LA did a Woodinville thing. It was a long time ago. It was like probably 2 years ago. That's actually the first time I tried. I haven't tried the rye since. Is it good?
I enjoy it. It's an easy sipper. It's also 90 proof, but it has a lot of flavor for what it is.
It's 100% rye, so that it takes, the malted barley kind of bitterness that sometimes it can't have on a rye, the spice. So it's more fruity for a rye.
Very cool. Well, I'll have to seek that one out. I know there's some single barrel picks of that out as well. I need to keep an eye out for that. So, well, thank y'all for coming on. Where can people find you guys? I know your channel's linked down below, but you guys are also on Instagram. Where can people find you?
Just Instagram and YouTube. On Instagram, we're whiskey_fancies, and then the YouTube channel at Whiskey Fancies.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank y'all for coming on. I hope, like I said, y'all were new to me. I subscribed. I'm looking forward to more of your videos. Y'all are welcome. Please stick around for at the end of the stream. We're going to bring everyone on so y'all can all chat amongst each other. But yeah, great to see y'all, and thank y'all for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us. Cheers.
Of course. Cheers. All right, man. I freaking love couple channels. Like, I mean, they're some of the coolest, like the most fun to watch. I love watching, of course, it's Bourbon Night, like we talked about earlier. There's, Bobby and Sam from My Whiskey She Wines. I freaking love couple channels. So y'all definitely check out Whiskey Fancies. They are a great team there. So let's keep it moving right along. I'm getting tongue tied. I don't know why I'm getting tongue tied. I guess it's the bourbon. The bourbon's kicking in. I'm trying to drink too much in these 60 seconds of time frames, but it's okay. We're gonna keep it going. So please welcome my next guest. I mean, I've already kind of introduced them for them, but please welcome from Livewire Whiskey. Please welcome Stahl and Adam. Welcome, guys.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary, man! Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
y'all been killing it on YouTube. I mean, I come in y'all streams and they're like, y'all have huge crowds. And y'all are a new channel as well. Like, I mean, how did y'all go about building such an amazing fan base so quickly?
Well, so it was Adam's idea, actually. Well, actually, we were kind of inspired by Scotch Down Under. We saw his pub style. We thought that's really cool. Adam and I were talking. We actually met just through exchanging samples and bottles, and he got me a distillery pick, at High West, and we realized same time zone, all that stuff worked out. But, we wanted a place where people could come and be part of the WhiskeyTube community, not just, watch it. And then we wanted to do everything we could to just keep giving back and make sure they were included in everything that we were doing. So
that's awesome. I felt bad that I highlighted that comment and y'all didn't see it because I was like, Adriana said, "Oh no, the worst ones."
Yeah.
I didn't want people to think that like she was serious and like you were saying this heartfelt thing, and I'm like, no. I mean, she's been on your stream several times.
She does that too. She'll give me the middle finger while I'm saying something nice.
She's going to be hanging out right here at my place on Saturday.
The South is coming out, and Cliffy is next. Oh man, Cliffy's definitely going to make an appearance tonight. He's working his way out. Speaking of Adriana, she actually was one of the ones that like I wanted to have on, but I had already had so many people lined up. I knew we were going to go overtime, so I was like, Adriana, like you and I have talked about this before. We're going to do a flight together at some point. So like, I'll bring you on to a special show just for you. So,
and I want to give credit to Cheech because
awesome. Cheech, you don't have an email address anywhere. I cannot find a way to contact you. That was the only reason that I couldn't read out to Cheech. And then if I was going to ask someone to like get his info,
text him. He gives everybody his number.
But the thing is, though, I had already asked like some people that I'd emailed that like by the time I was going to ask for that, I had enough people already. So Cheech, you're welcome on my channel. Let's do it. Let's do a flight. You're awesome. Check him out. Whiskey Encore has an amazing channel there too. So sorry, Cheech. Well, so you guys, like you said, you guys are all about community. You guys have some of the longest streams, except for Scotch Down Under.
Right.
Other than him, y'all have some really long streams, but y'all bring in the entire community. Y'all have so many guests on. I see the big names there. I see Jason mashing drum there sometimes. Yeah. I see y'all have such a cool crowd. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun when we get people coming on. Like it's hard to leave when it's that pub style and we still have 35 people in chat. It's hard to say.
Well, speaking of that, it's actually
Everybody makes fun of me, but yeah, Adam keeps it going.
Well, that's a good segue because after the stream, like I said, I'm bringing everyone back in at the end to chat for a bit, but we're also doing an after party. So this is normally something that I do for my patrons, but I'm opening it up to everyone tonight. So if you guys want to join the after party, all of these channels are welcome to join as well. We might have to break it up into separate rooms because there's probably going to be a lot of people there. But if you want to join the after party, you can go to bourbonbytes.com. It's my Discord server. I call it the Whiskey and Gaming Lounge. But yeah, we're going to have it in the sipping lounge, which is in the main room. Everyone can access it. Like I said, normally this is a patron-only perk, but for the 3-year anniversary, you got to open it up. So hopefully I'll see some new faces there. Hopefully I see some of you guys there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys
We'll do it.
So you guys, for your 60-second whiskey review, oh man, I've been looking forward to this one. Y'all brought out, of course, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B521. Both have the same batch?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Adam gets me a lot of this kind of stuff just because it's, believe it or not,
drops here like right away. So
yeah, it's easier to track in Utah than Colorado. It's like one thing that Utah does right with their.
Oh man! Well, hey, if there's gonna do one thing right, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is the best thing to do. Right. So I'm gonna pour some drink along with you now. I don't know how this is gonna work with 2 cameras, so I might have to just make all of our faces like. You know what? I'm gonna do a timer on my phone. How about that? I want to make sure I can see your beautiful faces. So let me get that pulled up. I'll hold it up occasionally. All right, you guys about ready to get started?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That was a 6-hour timer. Hold on. 60 seconds. That's more like it. All right.
We're just like Bourbon Battalion. We can go.
All right, ready and go.
All right, so we're doing Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B521. So this is the May release of Elijah Craig from Heaven Hill. 118 proof, 12 years old. It's their standard mash bill, 78% corn, 12. I'm reading this, 12% malted barley, 10% rye mash bill.
Right.
So
it's one of my favorite bourbons, by the way. This one is definitely lower proof than some others. I always get like a cola note in them. It's a little less in this one.
Yeah, you always get like that graham cracker and
yeah. But on the finish, yeah, you totally get the oak. The 12 years comes through. It's absolutely delicious.
And then this is actually a slightly lighter barrel proof for Elijah Craig. So it's gotten kind of mixed reviews. I actually love the lower proof. Adam says get the higher proof, but both of us say
they're all good. Woo!
Nice. Yes, that I agree with you. I think I've said this like because people keep asking me like, "Oh wait, is it that bad? Is the B521 that bad?" I don't think any of us are saying it's bad. Nope. I think when you're trying to compare it to the higher proofs, then it gets a little,
Yeah. If you compare them directly, the higher proofs win out. But this batch it's a great bourbon.
Yeah, I agree. I've actually this is one of the quickest ones I've drank down this much because I normally try to save it and make it last, but it drinks so. See, it drinks so easy. Like that's the problem with the lower proof.
So one thing I thought was interesting, Marty had Heaven Hill on his show last week.
Oh, nice.
And they said that they want to make them all a little bit different. They don't want them to all be the same. Otherwise, they would just not do different batches. They would just do the same bottle every time. So it's a little bit intentional that this one might be a little off profile for the normal, Elijah Craig barrel proofs, but we love it.
Yeah. Hey, Clifton, before we dip out, man, I do want to say you're one of the first channels that I really got into.
Thank you. Yeah, I remember seeing you. I saw you in the chat. Yeah, really early on.
Along with some of the bigger ones, man. Like I really like your channel, like what you've done over the years, and looking forward to continue following that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, thank you.
We really appreciate you letting us be part of this.
Of course. And like I said, I'm sorry I missed the stream the other night. Y'all had a lot of people on. I'm like, wow, it's late, and y'all have a lot of people on. So, but I'm happy to join you on a stream sometime soon. Y'all are always going. So, yeah.
In Livewire style, go ahead and take us out.
All right. Well, I mean, I just closed. Let's. I'm gonna do my own. I want to join. Hey, don't leave me out.
Oh yeah, you're doing the good one. Adam just killed that bottle.
Oh damn. Man,
oh my god,
that's awesome. Well, y'all go check out Livewire Whiskey. Like I said, they're always doing something fun with the community. Where else can people find you other than at your YouTube channel?
Just Livewire Whiskey. We also have Instagram that is also Livewire Whiskey.
LivewireWhiskey@gmail.com.
That's
awesome.
It. Cool.
Well, thank you all so much for being on. Hopefully, y'all stick around. I know you want to be part of the shit show at the end of the stream. So
we are going to be the shit show for sure.
Yeah.
As Adriana would probably say, she's been shit talking y'all. I don't know if y'all have seen the chat. She's been shit talking y'all a lot. So thank you all so much for coming on, and hope to see you on here shortly.
Thanks. Congrats.
Thank you. Cheers. All right. So, man, I'm just going to sit here and just drink this Logic Craig Barrel Proof because if this is all I had to drink tonight, I do have a very special sample that I want to. It's something I've had on the channel before, but I'm going to try to save it for the end if I can make it that far. If I'm too far, if Cliffy is too far here, I'm going to not drink it. But I do have a little bit of Booker's Rye left over, so I might pour some Booker's Rye to celebrate 3 years. We'll see. If Cliffy's here. You know what? I have a backup Booker's 30th. We'll do Booker's 30th if Cliffy's here because I don't want to finish my Booker's Rye and not remember it. So, anyways, moving right along. I know that was a little humble brag. Sorry. Hey, if y'all are new here and y'all haven't seen my stream where I did Booker's 30th, Booker's 25th, and Booker's Rye, it's down on my channel somewhere. So, subscribe, hit the bell button, and then go search for it after the stream. All right, moving right along. Let's bring on our next guest. This is a channel that I am so excited. I love that he's kind of what I'm doing with my channel is I'm mashing up, whiskey and video games, which I have an announcement coming at the end of the stream related to that. But yeah, so what he's doing is he is mashing up whiskey and baseball. Please welcome the amazing, let me find him. There he is. All right, the amazing Chris from Big League Bourbon. Welcome, Chris.
What's going on? Congrats on 3 years, sir.
Thank you so much, man. And I feel bad. I saw your Instagram story. Do you normally go live at the same time I do?
I do. I start like 15 minutes later than you on Thursdays. So
hey, hope there's no hard feelings. I know, like I was saying earlier, we all overlap.
I'm usually catching the first 15 minutes of yours and then jumping over to my stream and rolling on. So
well, there's always the replay for anyone that misses. Mine or his, maybe alternate week to week. Check out the replay. I love everyone that comes back and comments down below. So hey, if you want to watch him, go for it because you have a really cool thing going on. Tell us a little bit about your channel.
So my channel, I decided to niche down a little bit. I got into the WhiskeyTube, a lot of fun. Some of the first ones I came across were hot buttery rolls and
man, great guy.
my bourbon journey, and then it evolved into everybody else. Mm-hmm. But I got on the backside. I was helping a lot of people with video. I know you do video. I do a lot of graphic design work. I work with a lot of pro sports teams on that kind of stuff. So I started helping out in WhiskeyTube because I loved it. And then everybody was telling me I should do something since I was doing all this. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm also a former professional baseball player, and I'm a co-founder of our professional baseball player barreled up bourbon group. So kind of went hand in hand. Everybody's like, well, why don't you interview us? So I bring on all my friends and bringing them on. So
yeah,
I major league players. I got some hot stuff coming up. So my YouTube is strictly all baseball. If you go to my Instagram, that's where I bring on distilleries and master distillers and stuff like that. I'm trying to keep them separate, but together, but gotcha. I just feel my YouTube is a better platform for the baseball because I really like opening it up and letting everybody ask questions. I mean, Mike Stahl from Livewire's in there all the time asking everybody if they know Will Clark. Biggest Will Clark fanboy I've ever seen in my life. I love it.
I'm just going to laugh like I know who that is. Because I was going to say, I know nothing about baseball, but I've seen a couple of your streams and just the way you interview, the way you talk to them, man, it's so engaging. It makes me want to care more about baseball. You have some great personalities on it. I think it's such a fun concept. And I think, I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of fun. It's my getaway from my everyday. And it takes me back to baseball. And the whiskey community definitely is the first thing I've had away from baseball that brought back that clubhouse type feel. And, everybody's a part of it. You're excited to see what everybody's doing, checking in on everyone, just the same way it was as baseball. So, I found my new home away from home, and I love it.
Yeah, this community, I mean, everyone in the chat, everyone that's been on the stream, y'all are amazing. Y'all got me through 2020. Seriously, some of you guys I was talking to almost on a daily basis. A lot of you guys that are on my Discord, trust me, y'all know I'm there every day posting my food pictures. By the way, happy National Chicken Wing Day or Hot Wing Day or something. It's some kind of holiday. And all of us on our Discord have been posting our chicken wing photos all day. So it's such an amazing community. Like I said, if y'all are not on the Whiskey and Gaming Lounge, which is my Discord server, you can just go to bourbonbytes.com. We're going to do our after party there. Hopefully to see you there, Chris, maybe if you make your way over there. Where are you based?
I'm based on the Illinois and Wisconsin border.
Gotcha. Okay. So I try to,
I can step out the front door and throw a baseball to Wisconsin, if that tells you anything.
Gotcha. You know what? I was trying to guess where everyone was from to try to organize this to put all the West Coasters at the end. For some reason, I was thinking you were like somewhere like Washington. I don't know why I was thinking that. I don't know.
Well, good.
So
Good.
so I'm sorry for keeping you on late, but if you're still going, you're welcome to join our after party and also the pre-after party. Is that what we call it? Pre-after party. We're not bringing everyone else back on. But first, you got to do your 60-second whiskey review. I almost forgot. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot to keep up with. Okay, so what are you reviewing?
So I'm going to break out Driftless Glen. If you know or if you don't know, I'm part of Storytime Distillery, one of the co-founders. We just went and did 27 barrel samples to bring you 1 barrel of bourbon and 1 barrel of rye. I've been big on these guys for the last 6 months, promoting them to everyone. Their barrel strengths are phenomenal. The rest of their stuff is catching up. So whenever you're
was
ready
that your deal where y'all were in a hotel room with Trev Wilson and y'all were wrestling?
Yes, that was all happening right behind me. And we were plugging Warehouse C.
I saw. I came across that, and I'm like, "Oh no, Trev's shaking his shirt off. I got to stick around." I was lurking. I was not in the chat.
You're all good. Yeah, no, I put a video up on my Instagram of me because we were watching Warehouse C going in the secondary market in this area, and people paying $3,000 at Razzled for $5,500.
Oh,
it's absolutely ridiculous. We picked up a bottle while we were out and about, and I took the bottle and recorded a quick video for my Instagram, taking a chug pull off of it and letting everybody know it's whiskey, not a trophy. Drink it.
Man, that's awesome. Hey, that's good for you. Seriously. I don't
coming. Shameless plug there.
Yeah. I don't have any unopened bottles, but I do. Actually, that's a lie. I have a couple, but like they're all like backups, basically.
Yeah.
If I have a special bottle, I'm opening it, I'm sharing it. I'm all for that life. So all right, let's get you going with your 60-second review. Let me get everything pulled up here.
So 60 seconds. Tell me when, sir.
I'll tell you when. Oh, there you go. There. Go.
Driftless Glen, cast strength rye from Baraboo, Wisconsin. This one's coming in at 5 years old. It is 118 proof, straight from the barrel. Smelling on the nose, you get the chocolates. You get a little bit of a grainy note when you take a sip. Front palate, you're going to catch a little bit of that mint note. It's going to cascade over your tongue. Go into the mid palate, where you're going to find some dark chocolate and a puff rice note, which cracks me up. When it comes to the finish, you've got that chocolate melding with that little bit of mint, which fades quickly. Like I said, it kind of lingers around the back palate. Then you get that really puffed rice note, and it comes out almost like a Nestle's Crunch Bar. I mean, you can't go wrong, especially for a rye. Boom.
Bam. Got it done. That was a lot of tasting notes in a little time. I commend you, man. I couldn't do it. That was awesome, man. That sounds delicious. Now, you said, tell us, give us a quick summary. I've seen a little bit about Storytime because y'all were on with Adriana's, her Alzheimer's fundraiser. That was the first time I heard about you guys. So tell us a little bit about what that is.
We took and gave away a trip, and John Trombetta he flew in from Washington to go on the pick with us. So that was really awesome, and we were really everything about Storytime is community based. Okay, so we're going to be dropping some barrel picks to start out with. We've got a Driftless Glen pick. We have 2 more picks that are going to be coming to you before the end of the year. We're also doing some NDP work. So we're going to have our own blends and some really good stuff coming out. Hopefully our first one is going to come out for Christmas. Our little fun code name for it before we release everything for it is Christmas. My wife's comment when she got to taste it when we brought it back to the house was, "This is everything I have ever wanted in a bourbon and everything a bourbon should be."
Wow, that's put that on the label, put that on the sticker.
That floored me. You know, I mean, she loves her High West, her Midnight Winter Drams, but that was her comment on that one. So we're excited for that one. Then we went up to Driftless, and seriously, we went through 27 barrels between the bourbon and the rye. And we honestly came away with 1 bourbon and 1 rye. So we got short barrels coming out for our first one. I'm telling you, you're going to want to get them. The rye,
I do. I'm so jealous because I'm
going to drop this on you. For the rye, we had 2 that we really liked. They were very close. So to make sure that we were picking something and bringing the community the best thing we possibly could, We also brought up Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Mm-hmm.
We all left the room. We had samples of that poured so they could be sampled next to it. We had 7 people that went around the room, and when we finished, every single person picked the same one as the winner, and our driftless pick actually beat the Jack Daniels.
Wow, that's awesome. I can't wait
I knew which one the Jack Daniels was, and I was completely wrong on that.
That's awesome. I can't
pick that one out. But I mean, I'm telling you, we came across with a rye their ryes are hitters, man. They're bourbons. They're getting there. They're getting there. If you hit the right barrel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have not had anything from them, but
yeah,
that sounds great. I look forward to that pick and many more things to come from you guys. I'm still jealous. I've seen y'all do these barrel picks, taste from the barrels. Still not done that yet. So if anyone has connections, I mean, you have connections. Hey, what's up? Let's chat.
Well, hit me up. Between my baseball group, we've made, I think, 12 picks in the last 3 months. So
wow, that's awesome. Well, hey,
we're doing some crazy, amazing things on the back end there.
Let's chat soon because that's
players helping out. You kind of get through the door a lot faster.
Oh yeah, of course, man. That's awesome. I'm so excited to learn more about Storytime. Where can people find you? Well, I guess Storytime Whiskey on Instagram. But where else can people find you other than your YouTube channel?
Yeah, so you can take and find me and my channel at Big League Bourbon, and that's across Instagram, Facebook, over here on YouTube, Big League Bourbon at Gmail. If you want to find us over on Storytime, I suggest you do to sign up for our newsletter so you know when our picks are going to drop. That's going to be Storytime Distillery on Facebook, Storytime Distillery on Instagram, and our website should be dropping at the beginning of next week. But you're going to want to get on our newsletter, which you can find up in the top of Facebook or at the top on the Instagram. Sign up for that, and you're going to get a code that's going to get you into our webpage because, to be able to sell to you, we have to be members only. So
gotcha. Y'all, that's the hot tip right there. Make sure y'all sign up and follow them on.
And the biggest thing I want to get across is the community owns 10% of our company. And that means we are going to have a board that's going to be run by 7 people that are not any of the owners that are going to be able to sit down. They're going to be a foundation, not a board, and they're going to be able to provide for the charities within the community or help people out in the community that are in need based off the profit that comes into the foundation via the foundation's ownership.
Man, that's awesome. I love what y'all are doing. I'm looking forward to learning more, especially finding out about those picks and getting those driftless glens because that sounds amazing. Well, I know we're running a little over time. You're welcome to rejoin, pop back in once everyone is going. We have 2 more guests we got to get to. So thank you so much for Chris for coming on. I'm so excited. You have some awesome stuff in the works, and I can't wait to see what's coming out.
Definitely. Thanks, Cliffy. Appreciate it, man.
Awesome. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
All right, man. Like I said, 2 more guests, and then we're going to open up the floor where everyone can rejoin that's been on tonight. Y'all can ask them all questions. I did see a super chat come in. I want to get to that before I bring on our next guest. Oh, there we go. Donnie says, happy 3-year celebration, Clifton. Thank you so much, Donnie. Donnie's been one of the supporters from the very beginning. He is a mod. He is a patron. He's all over the board. So appreciate you, Donnie. Thank you so much for that super chat, man. Glad to see you made it because I know you said you had a dinner or something tonight. So thank you for stopping in. So let's keep it rolling. I know we're a little over time, but it's okay. We'll go an extra 30 minutes tonight. How about that? And then we'll do the after party. Maybe we'll see how it goes. Anyways, let's bring on our next guest. Please welcome the man who he was showing off in the little green room down below earlier. Welcome, John from Co-op Whiskey. Welcome, John.
Welcome. How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well.
Thank you for coming on. You're also another one of the channels that I knew of, so I had to ask you on. so you, first of all, you have this massively impressive collection behind you. I'm so jealous. That's the first thing that caught my eye. Other than your beautiful face, but you have an awesome collection. Tell us a little bit about, I guess how you got started with your channel or what your channel is about, and how did you get so much damn whiskey?
So how I got started was just like a lot of people. I watched scam stuff and all that with Brian Bushwood and all that. And then I found the Whiskey Tribe or the Whiskey Vault first. I didn't know about the Whiskey Tribe and all that yet. But I wasn't old enough to drink at the time when I saw that video the first time. I was like 6 months from turning 21. And then that it kind of went to the back. And I remember watching, I'm like, these guys are funny. And I'm like, I can't drink with them. So After a while, I turned 21, and then I got a bottle of Jack Daniels, which I have up there somewhere still.
Oh wow, your first bottle.
Yeah, got that for my birthday, and then just kept going on and didn't really drink much, and then randomly Whiskey Vault popped again up on my YouTube, and I started watching them, and I'm like, wow, these guys are pretty cool. And then I got a little cup and started drinking my Jack Daniels in my room, and I'm like, oh, this is all right. And I'm like, not used to it, wasn't used to the alcohol. And then
we all started there.
Oh yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go back to it slowly. And then I started watching their videos and just started finding the recommendations. And after that, I just started buying and buying and buying.
Yeah, it seems like a common problem we all got.
Yeah, and like my consumption to purchasing is a lot higher the purchasing's a lot higher than the consumption. So a collection kind of grows kind of quick. And and about a year ago, just when COVID started, I was like, hey, I got all this whiskey. I had about 80 bottles just about like a year and 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like 340 right now.
Oh my gosh, that is a massive jump. I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna say like 180, 200. I'm like, yeah, my growth was probably about the same, but whoa, holy crap, man!
It's didn't really. Well, I race cars semi-professionally, and kind of like that budget is kind of like been put to the side, and I was like, let's buy some whiskey. And
you said you race cars?
Yeah, I race semi-professionally. I race time trials, and then also I'm a driver instructor. I work with people. I coach a girl that races NASCAR Truck Series all the way.
Oh, nice.
There's some guys that do drifting and stuff like that I work with as well. But yeah,
that's a cool job. Yeah, well, you're based out here. You're also in California, right?
Yes, I'm in Orange County. So
nice. I have a lot of my friends are down there. Actually, I go down. My friend Brandon, who you may have seen on my stream sometimes, he's in Orange County, so I go down to his house a lot, and also I drive through going to San Diego all the time. Man, again, this California meetup thing needs to happen because it sounds like there's
I know we need to get something together. Yeah,
let's do it. Yeah. Well, okay. So, like I said, you started your channel. You said you started it mid COVID, like everyone else.
Well, I started it like December 2019, I believe. Mm-hmm. And then I posted like 3 videos and then went dormant. I didn't do anything. And then I built my room and I was like, you know what? I put all these shelves in and everything. You know what? I need to start my channel again. And it's just over a year now since I've gotten things up and going again. But I post a video on Wednesday, which is my tasting video. I like to not call them reviews because I try not to put my opinion. I just to try to go for the tasting notes and that's it.
Yes. Okay. Oh, that's a different approach. That's interesting.
Yeah. Like you may get my opinion. It's like, oh yeah, this is good for what it is or whatever. But like, I don't like say, oh, it's not worth it or whatever. Sure. But I just go straight towards tasting notes. And then for my Friday videos, I do a whiskey related or adjacent video. So I talk about whiskey, talk about like cooking with whiskey or anything that's related to whiskey. So yeah.
That's awesome. I love the variety there. Well, speaking of variety, you wrote down a whiskey that you're reviewing for your 60-second review, and I don't know what the letters mean. Okay, it's an Ironwood Harbinger, yes.
Harbinger, but it says XC, and people told me it's like it's just something like that. I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I just copied from my spreadsheet, and that's
okay. I thought maybe it was like some kind of finish that I didn't know. I don't. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Probably just the same one. I just had it on I think Total Wine had it on their website where it had XC on it. So I just copied that and put it on my spreadsheet.
Now, what is the proof on this one? Because I have a sample of my Harbinger, but I think mine was the cast strength. I don't know if it's the same one.
Oh, this is the 90 proof.
Okay, I had the cast strength. I'll drink along with you when you're doing your 60 seconds. It'll be close enough. All right, man. Let me get that queued up for you so you can give us your 60-second whiskey review. Let me start. I think it actually resets as soon as I start this. If it does, then go for it. If it doesn't, then I'll start it for you. Let's try it. Nope, it didn't. Oh, wait. No, let's start over. All right, and go.
All right, so this is a Texas whiskey here. Oh, it's out of the frame. Oh, no, it's all good. Yes, but this is a Texas whiskey. This is Ironwood Harbinger. This is actually a very first, not Irish, the very first Texas whiskey that I've ever had. And it's pretty good. Let's go in for a nose real quick. The one thing I really like about this whiskey that is harsh around the edges when you first pour it, but after like the first 5 to 10 minutes, it really just like mellows out and smooths out. But the first thing you get on your nose is like that red fruits cherry, but like a very ripe cherry. But then you have like this flat cola. So it's going for a taste. And that cherry, that fruits all go right in there as well. But then you get this caramel and this little bit of spice. Almost like a mesquite kind of like kick of the wood. But you get like that nice oak and beautiful spice and everything that's in there. Especially with a Texas whiskey with all that heat that you get from it.
Nice. I actually haven't had my Harbinger in forever. I'm actually really enjoying coming back to this one. I mean, you mentioned cherry and like flat cola. And like as soon as you said flat cola, did you ever buy those? Like I know it was like a very like 90s thing. Those like chapsticks that were like Dr. Pepper and like
yeah, I had like the root beer and the Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper.
For some reason, as soon as you said flat cola and I was tasting this, I was like, oh my God, I taste that waxy chapstick. Not like a bad way, but like a good way. Yeah. That's actually really good. I'm glad to revisit that. Well, John, I know we're running a little overtime. You're welcome to stick around for the end where everyone comes back on. Where can people find you other than your YouTube channel?
So I have my Instagram, which I'm young, but I'm like an old man. I don't really do much in social media. And like I'm like kind of like I don't really interact with people, but I watch what goes on. But yeah, I got my YouTube channel, which I post on. Actually, my live technically went live about 8 minutes ago, but I'm here with you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for holding you over.
Like people can wait for me. I don't have that big viewers anyways. I get like 4 or 5 people sometimes, but
yeah, I've been there. Like I said, some of these guys in the chat right now were my 4 or 5 people like 3 years ago. So I've been there, man. Most
definitely. Thank you for having me, and congratulations with your 3 years, and can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Thanks so much, man. We got to meet up sometime soon. And like I said, normally after when I'm wrapping up my stream, I'll make sure to remember to throw over to you normally if you normally go live this time. So cheers, man. Thank you for coming on.
Take care.
All right, guys, we have one more guest to welcome here. Before I do, since we are running a little overtime, I do want to quick announcements. So I mentioned earlier that I want to do more of the gaming here on the channel. I actually have a new series that I'm launching next month. The exact launch date has, it's fluctuating, but I'm going to do a series where I have on game developers where I am bringing them on, tasting through whiskeys, highlighting new release games that are either about to come out or ones that are already out. We're going to be giving away some Steam codes and things like that. So if you really do care about the gaming, which is something that I feel like I need to have a little bit more on my channel, because I know Thursday nights aren't really the best time for that. But if you want to see more of the gaming stuff, stay tuned. That'll be on Saturday nights. So like I said, if you're new here and you're not yet subscribed and you want to see that, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button down below so you don't miss that new series. But yeah, let me bring on our final guest, and then we're going to open up the floor where everyone can rejoin and chat amongst themselves. So please welcome the man who, I mean, why not save the unfortunately he's not in the bathtub. I'm a little disappointed about this, but we always have to save the bath for last. Let's bring on the man himself, Nate from Bubblebath Bourbon. What's up, man?
How's it going, buddy?
How's it going? Thank you for coming on. I'm sorry. Like, why are you not in the bathtub? Like, what the hell?
It's a pain.
We talked about this,
also,
man.
It's like 100 degrees outside. Like, I'm not hopping in a bathtub right now.
Where are you based?
I'm up in Northern California by Sacramento.
Okay, I thought so. I was like, I saved him for last. I really hope he's not like East Coast, because I would feel real guilty.
Oh no, I got long time to go till I gotta pass out.
So again, another channel you started relatively recently too. When did you start your YouTube channel?
September 2020.
Okay,
yeah.
So a little earlier than some of the other ones, but still during COVID. Well, you know what's
right
funny is, yeah, I found your channel, and this is something I secretly hoped you would not do a face reveal. Like, no offense, that's not like an insult. Holy shit, that sounds really bad.
Wow.
I don't mean it like that. I wanted that mystery. I wanted you to be like this enigma that was like, oh, this is Bubblebath Bourbon, and then you like eventually did a face reveal and had like thousands of people like going crazy.
I tried to keep it up for a while, but then like everyone was like, "Hey, come on my live," and I'm like, I don't want to hop in the tub and like run the USB cord and set up
That's
the mic
a good point.
and like try to make sure it doesn't fall in and kill me. And
yeah, that would not be. That would not be. I mean, it'd be entertaining, but like not. In
I
a
would
good
probably
way.
get a lot of views, but
you wouldn't be there to see him. Man, well, first, okay, tell us about. For those of you that people are probably very confused. What is he talking about? Bathtub? Tell us about your channel. What do you do normally when you're doing your own videos?
Normally, it's just me hanging out in my bathtub. You don't even see me. I've actually never shown my face on my own channel. I only do it on other people's channels. So there's a little bit of mystery, except for, you know.
Perry's speaking to you the first time tonight, apparently. Oh no, he's
really?
hot.
I'm actually hot. I think you can
Maybe
tell
he
my
meant
face
temperature
is
wise.
red.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I took it the other way.
It's mostly temperature.
Well, that's awesome. So, like you said, you do reviews from your bathtub. Did you ever buy that cocktail glass I sent you a link to?
I have not bought it yet.
You haven't bought it. You know what? I shouldn't have looked at that on my Amazon because now I get recommended all this crazy, like weirdly shaped cocktail glasses. So again,
Nothing
this is
wrong with that.
Exactly. So again, this is another Discord conversation, which I encourage y'all to join the Discord. I haven't seen any new faces on the Discord yet, so either y'all are already there or y'all don't want to be part of this epic after party we're gonna have. So I know you are on the Discord. You're like one of our most active members.
I love the Discord. There's always something going on. There's so many different channels for anything you can think of. It's a good time.
Yeah, I appreciate your involvement there. Sometimes we get a little rowdy there. Sometimes we have a not safe for work channel that sometimes gets a little crazy, but it's a lot of fun. I love all of these guys. I love having you there. So, all right. So I guess we'll get. Okay, Cliffy's here. Hi.
Hey, how's it going, Cliffy?
Those of you that
Thanks
have
for
access,
having me on.
So those of you that are Bite Club members and have access to the Cliffy emoji, this is the moment where you should be spamming the chat with the Cliffy emoji. I want to see lots of Cliffy all in the room. So, all right, let's get to so we can bring everyone else back on. Let's get to your whiskey that you are reviewing. And gosh darn it, I forgot to grab my bottle. You know what? When you're giving yours, I'm going to pull it out while you're. Okay. I'm going to the bottle, not. Wow. Okay. Hello. Okay, let's go ahead and get you going. Let's get you going so I can grab my bottle.
The bottle. Yes, you're gonna pull the bottle out.
I'm pulling the bottle out. Yes.
Pulling the bottle out.
Let's get this teed up for you. Let's get it started. Okay, let me start over.
Right.
I'll start over for you. Hold on. Here you go. Because I need the full 60
We're running
seconds.
out of time, man. Just send it.
All right, go.
This is shit. Hold on. This is Wild Turkey 101 rye. Because he did 101 regular, so I'm doing the rye. Because it's Thursday and I don't have work tomorrow. So we're just gonna hang out, talk about how delicious wild turkey is. Because if you don't know how good wild turkey is, you should go buy a bunch of them. Like everything they make is good. If you don't like it, specifically, the 101 rye is. Oh yeah. Oh, it's real spicy. And it lingers too. That's the best part about it. Same with the 101. The finish on these for like $25 bottles or 20. Shit, I think this. I've seen this on discount for like $22. It's pretty amazing.
I missed most of that, but my favorite part is something you can't see. Everyone that's in the green room down below has been laughing the entire time, and I hope it was in support of you.
Oh, I mean, either way, as long as they laugh, that's all that matters, right?
It's just funny because they can't even see each other either. So, like, it's just funny just seeing everyone laughing. So they're obviously having a good time.
That's the whole point, right? That's why I started my channel, man. It's to have a good time, and everyone does have a good time. This community is awesome.
So I missed everything you said about that. I think you seemed to be really enjoying it when I came back. All I heard was and you were just drinking it. So I'm drinking some with you here, man. Well, I'll wait to drink this. I'm going to bring some people on, but before we bring everyone else on, where can people find you other than your YouTube channel that's linked below?
On Instagram, I have a Facebook page that nobody actually pays attention to, and I don't really care because Facebook sucks. But yeah, Instagram's pretty much it, other than YouTube. And, well, I have an OnlyFans, but it's not under the name Bubblebath, so good luck finding it.
Don't tempt me. I'm good at the whole internet stalking thing. I mentioned it earlier. I can find you, dude.
If you see that one mole on my side in a live stream, you might be able to track it down.
Well, this is a great time to bring on other people because Cliffy's here, and Cliffy might start saying some inappropriate things. So let's, okay, heads up, everyone. I'm bringing everyone on just so y'all know y'all aren't like, Perry was talking about whipping out some things earlier, so let's bring everyone on.
That was a joke.
What are you whipping out?
It was a joke. It was a joke.
What are you whipping out?
Nothing.
It was a joke.
What's up, everybody?
We were talking about people getting called off.
I don't want to talk about.
Perry. I'm sorry.
No.
We were talking about people getting
fine.
called off guard.
Can I just say, that was hands down. I have not laughed that hard in a really, really long time, Nate. But holy crap.
Thank you.
That was the best review I have seen in
I gotta
in
watch the replay, I guess.
I'm so full of shit right now.
The smooth note into play.
Hey, knock me out for
Very
just a
smooth.
second, Clifton.
What was that?
Sorry. Knock me out for just a second. Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, Perry, you're one of my heroes, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Adam.
So I'm a
appreciate
truck
that.
driver, so you are a truck driver's best friend if you're a bourbon drinker.
I swear I thought he said drunk driver to start with, and I was like, holy shit.
Nope.
You know what's
Truck
funny?
driver.
What's funny? It was John was just on, and he was talking about, you know, he's a semi-professional race car driver, and I was like, oh, that would actually be really cool to, you know, because nobody's done a niche bourbon and driving show or podcast or whatever.
Okay, sorry.
And I was like, and as soon as I thought that, I was like, no, we shouldn't do that because those two things literally do not go together. Like, don't ever do a bourbon and cars show, please.
Well, I like. Oh, he sounds like he has two separate passions and he keeps them separate.
Hey, thanks, Patrick, by the way. But Adam, sincerely, thank you, man. That is very sweet of you.
Yeah, I found you early on for sure in my bourbon journey. So,
yeah, I'm sure with Clifton's editing skills, if we got the drifter back on, we could make some bourbon heist videos of our own.
Hey, I don't claim responsibility. Oh, we got another face joining us. Welcome back, Marty.
Hey.
Hi, Marty.
Hey.
Oh, and we're okay. There we go.
There we go. Sorry about that.
I'm out.
Yeah. Well, okay. So a lot of you guys know each other because y'all have been on each other's streams. But like for the new faces here, like, do you watch any of these other channels? Like, this is your first time meeting them? Like, say hello, greet each other.
The only person I've met on here is Bobby.
Yeah, I would say Whiskey Fancies are probably the only one that I haven't seen on a live.
We don't do lives, yeah.
Right.
Well,
it's probably a smart decision because these get a little crazy.
Everybody else other than Perry, so Perry's been on like ADHD. I haven't seen him on our lives, but everybody else has been on our live.
I would love to be on your all's live. I'd love to have all of y'all on my lives as well.
Absolutely.
Careful what you ask for.
Right. So this coming Sunday, we're actually doing the birthday bash for Michelle Lynn Davalar.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, Sunday at 10 Eastern, 8 Mountain Time. Adam and I are both Mountain Time, so.
Yep.
Perry, you might as well start your birthday week in advance.
Yeah, my birthday's a week from Saturday, so I'm you know, things are gonna get
for Mike. It was
crazy.
a birthday month. Like it's been all of July. I'm just waiting for July to end. Like,
yeah, once July's over, we can stop celebrating.
You've had a little.
It's my birthday summer. I mean,
you've had a sliver of cake every day since July 1st.
Yeah,
and
just a sliver, Perry.
Just so blown. Hey, look, the pandemic was not kind to me either. My waistline is just all shot to death.
Same. I have all new clothes. It sucks.
You know what's funny? What's funny though is that once I got new clothes, I started feeling like, oh, maybe it's not that bad. Like
hey,
I actually kind of
is this
like the way
shirt fits me great. It fits great. So
I just kind of went like, oh, I think I like the way I look again based on the way that I'm dressing. But then it was like, oh, I've still got a gut. I need to get rid of that.
So
like for my own health.
Clifton Luddig, Chris Big League Bourbon, actually made that shirt you're wearing right now.
Oh, really? Also, I know he's like a designer. That's very cool. I like it a lot.
Dude,
I screen printed them too.
Super good artist.
Yeah, he did.
I was a screen printer for a while as well.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the common tie I see among a lot of channels is like we all are creatives in some way of the word. That necessarily doesn't mean we're all in the arts or whatever. We all have some creative aspect of what we do. And I think that's really cool. It's a really interesting tie.
Chris, was it you that was saying that you were also a graphic designer?
Yeah, I do that, and I work for. I have my freelance company.
Oh, cool.
I do a lot of work with Division I college sports programs and professional sports teams in the NFL and Major League Baseball.
And he's worked with quite a few picks to do tater stickers for him.
Yeah. I've got 10 on the books right now that I'm working on. Actually, that moves to 14 next week, so I got to start.
I'm a graphic designer by trade, so if you need help, just shoot me a DM.
Get a super chat. I saw Leo was struggling earlier to get super chats, but I figured it out. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Clifton. We love you, buddy. Thank you so much, Leo. Thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you to all these amazing people that are here tonight. I want to backtrack. I said we were all creatives, and I saw like 3 people shake their heads. So sorry, I don't mean to assume y'all are all creative.
Cheers.
I'm an idiot.
Leo. Enjoy that Chattanooga 111.
It's amazing. The more I have to drink, the more creative I get in my own life.
Hey,
read Adriana's comment, Whiskey Mountains. That's
what did she say?
That's my
What about Adam being nice?
Creatively passes out.
Yeah, he's had some pretty creative fades. I will tell you that.
Sometimes I end up here, over there, down there.
It's crazy how much of a better singer I get the more that I've had to drink.
Right? To you, right?
I also feel like the rite of passage I haven't quite done yet is falling asleep on a stream. I've been on a stream where someone's fell asleep. I have not been the person that has fell asleep. So
I haven't done
some
that
of you
yet
guys
either.
may have.
I mean, we have traditionally pretty long streams, and we not.
Perry, you fell asleep during Jason's stream that one time.
I didn't.
Oh God. Okay, I'm just kidding. Not bringing that up again. Not bringing that up again.
We had 3 people fall asleep on our stream last Sunday, not the one we just had, but the one before that. That's not a brag, for the record.
If you ever want to see a gracious fall asleep, my limbo stream, I do a great job of just.
Oh my gosh!
Pulling the hat down and yep, put feet up. It woke me back up. We were almost at 2 hours. I got excited, and then I just took myself off. I didn't end the stream. I left them in limbo.
I pulled that move a lot of in college.
So Bourbon is in like everybody's chat always, and he did his own stream one time. I mean, he's done several. He's got his own channel, but he had probably the most epic crash out where it was like an hour of snoring, and all the guests had left. And go find that video and listen to the last 5 minutes.
Well, see, they need to get a note out.
Last three.
Yeah, last
At the
3
very
minutes.
end, he took like a 3-minute piss, and then he farted, and then stopped the stream.
Like, I'm not kidding.
And this is the reason I limit my streams to 1 hour, because Cliffy might get a little crazy. Well, that's the only people here that don't do streams are Whiskey Fancies. See, this is what y'all are avoiding by not doing streams.
Yeah, I'm just saying that
Austin, it was an Austin
Thursday
night
night
after hours. That's Cliffy. I know.
Honestly, Clifton, I think you're
guys
missing
are
out on
really
some
good
gold.
person
Buddy.
with
Like
decisions,
it's good stuff after an hour, for sure.
What was that? Sorry, Kara, what was that?
Oh no, I just said your stories are really reinforcing our decisions, not just.
There we go.
I think that you just need to
but
bite
you're
the
always
bullet.
welcome on our streams, Whiskey Fancy.
Appreciate it.
That's what we're all about. So
we hope it's good timing for you guys in California. We go on, really for the West Coasters are more common, but
yeah, we usually go on 7 your time. So
cool, perfect.
Yeah, I've missed many conference calls Monday morning. Many.
Yeah, right.
We start at 7, but you end at like freaking 2.
Yeah, y'all go like several hours.
No, they vary.
Hey, listen, we've ended one of those where I ended in the East Coast at like 4:40 in the morning. I heard the birds chirping.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I believe I did that one for you as well, Bobby.
Yeah.
I want to switch cameras here.
My craziest, longest one was when I did a New Year's Eve stream for 2020, when 2020 ended. I had a bunch of channels on. I had actually it's Bourbon Night on. I was super excited to have them on. But I also had Perry. I think you were the only one in this group that was on. That was part of that. Or was Bubblebath? You weren't part of that, were you?
No, I was in the chat.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I didn't forget anyone that was part of it. But
that was my favorite New Year's Eve I've had in a long time. Because I didn't have to go anywhere.
Well, that's the thing. And the best part was we did that stream and we counted down New Year's Eve for East Coast, but then we headed over to Discord and then we celebrated the next 3. No, it was probably just 2. I don't remember. It was a long night. But every time the clock struck midnight, I pulled out my streamers. We were like screaming and shouting. Man, that was so much fun. Probably the best hangout I've ever had. So thank y'all for making that happen. Maybe this hangout after tonight might go on. Maybe not that long, but it might go on pretty long. So I did want to. We're in the final 5 minutes of the stream. I did promise a special pour to celebrate 3 years.
Yeah, dude.
I think
Congratulations
Cliffy
again.
is. Thank you so much. I think Cliffy's held back enough that I can do the Booker's Rye and not feel like I'm missing out.
I think you should absolutely do the Booker's Rye.
Okay, make sure I have a clean
I'm just
glass.
gonna sit here in jealousy
I'll
because
just cheers to
that was.
shit. Like obviously.
Hey, this is
I have
a
a
big
different
thing.
rye to do with you.
Wait, I was gonna say you guys don't have Booker's Rye to drink with me. What the hell, guys? I thought we were whiskey tubers.
Sorry,
Just kidding.
all 8 of my bottles are in deep storage. So
I just watched the last bottle walk out the door. So
Oh,
Get out of here,
okay,
stall.
okay, y'all. I see 2 people pulling out their bottles. Okay, Whiskey Fancies, you have a. How do I highlight you? I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
That's okay. This is
There we go.
49 Mile.
Oh, interesting.
San Francisco.
What is that one? Oh, cool. I think I've seen that label before.
Yeah, it's
Clifton, I
gorgeous.
think you need to do a California bourbon stream.
California. Well, there's Redwood
Isn't
Empire.
that Redwood Empire?
Yeah, Redwood. I mean, there's a few out here.
You could do
There's
49
so
Mile.
many.
You could probably do Broken Barrel as well.
You know what we should have? We should have all of the California whiskey tubers do a stream together and do California whiskeys.
There you go.
If y'all are down for that, welcome to my channel. We'll do it. Okay, I saw a Pappy bottle coming out here. You have a Van Winkle. Right. So funny story. I've actually tried that at a bar for free, and that was crazy. It was. I saw it on the shelf, and I just said, like, out of curiosity, how much is that? And he's like, "Are you ready to be disappointed?" And I said, "Yeah." And he showed me, and it was like $200 for a pour of it, and I was like,
"Jeez."
Yeah,
I got the whole bottle for 140.
Oh man, dude, so jealous. Anyways,
that's the only one I've not had of the Van Winkles.
He kind of like looked at me and he looked like I was serious, and he poured me a little bit of it. Man,
This bottle is the only bottle my wife doesn't let me send samples out on because we popped it with my son-in-law when my granddaughter was born. So
okay, well, let's go around the room. What's everyone drinking with tonight? I know, Mr. Whiskey Shits. What did you have there? I saw. Sorry, I missed. Everyone's showing their bottles at once.
Batch 4.
Nice. Bourbon Battalion. What did you have? Tennessee Tasters. Which one is that?
Oh snap!
Barrel proof rye. Nice.
Ooh, barrel proof rye.
One of the best Tennessee Tasters, if not the best.
And then Marty, what do you got?
I've got exactly what Bobby's got, but mine's in our decanter.
I was like, wait, what is this? I'm like, where does this whiskey come from? That's so cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So, who else hasn't shown what they're drinking? I mean, I know some of y'all it's late. Oh, there's a Knob Creek. What is that? Cast Strength Rye.
Yeah.
Cast Strength Rye. Nice.
I poured mine before I came up. I'm drinking the same as Bobby and Marty.
Nice. And then Perry, Perry, I think you're the only one that hasn't. Oh, Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. Is this yours? What is this one?
No, this is from the Whiskey House in Nashville. I don't think that's going to focus, but whatever.
Nice.
There you go.
It's a great pick.
Awesome. Well, I will pour my Booker's Rye, and we will cheers, and then head over to the after party. Y'all are all welcome to join us over there. Like I said, normally patrons only, but tonight it's open to everyone. So y'all can just join that at bourbonbytes.com. If y'all have any trouble, please just message me, like Instagram or whatever. I know some people have trouble with the web link.
For the record, Fred, I have sent out multiple samples of this, and she caught me doing it, and that's when I got my butt chewed out, just so you know.
I don't even get a sample of that shit. I fucking run a channel with this guy. I don't get a sample.
You just got the GTS.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cheers, guys, and cheers everyone in the chat. Let's all enjoy this special pour, and thank you all so much for being a part of tonight and making it special.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Clifton. Appreciate it, man. Congrats.
Cheers, Clifton. I love you.
Love you too, Perry. Oh my God, but I love this Booker's Rye. No, not better. I'm just kidding.
Clifton, you got to get back in the casino so we can watch.
What was that? What was the?
You need to get back into the casino so we can watch you gamble.
Hey, I don't have a trip to Vegas planned, but I do. There's a local casino that I'm planning to go to at least once a month. So
we love it.
I know, Fred.
Yeah, everyone in the chat, I appreciate it. Cheers to all of you. Holy crap, this Booker's Rye is amazing. Question: have any of y'all had Booker's Rye?
No.
I feel like I'm bragging. I promise this is not mine. This is a sample from.
Oh, you're not bragging, dude.
The only reason I was able to finish off. So Chad and Sarah got the remainder of a bottle from. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. It's totally escaping me. Anyway, they had a full like 5 or 6 ounces left, and when I graduated from college, after 7 years of going to college.
For nothing.
That reminds me of Tommy Boy. Sorry.
A lot of people go to school for 7 years. They're called doctors. Shut up.
Oh, sorry. He's spoiling your story. Sorry.
No. So at my graduation party, they brought over the Booker's Rye bottle, and there was like a solid 2 ounces left in it, and they were like, "The rest of this is yours to drink." I was like,
Perry, did you bottle chug that shit?
No.
Savored every
no.
You got to Tom Bettapore that shit.
Go ahead.
I bottle chugged George C. Stagg last night.
Yeah, we saw that. So I will say this is
a big mistake.
This is my 3rd time trying Booker's Rye. All thanks to my friend Richie, part of my local group here. I shouldn't say that out loud because there's a lot of California people here. They're like, "Hey, Richie, who's Richie? Does he have Booker's Rye?" No, but Third time trying it, I still swear by best American whiskey I've ever tried, and I do not doubt that. I have not had anything beat it. It's just freaking incredible.
Well, Storytime has some stuff coming.
Okay, you know what? I just finished my sample. I would do a little side by side. But all right, guys, I just wanted to share that special report with you guys. Thank y'all again so much for being on this. Y'all are all welcome. Please join us at the after party if you can. If not, everyone in the chat, make sure you please don't forget to subscribe to these guys. All of their links are down below. Especially if you found someone that you really like, to hit their bell button, hit their bell. I don't know, that sounds weird. Just
ring
just
that
hit all the
bell,
buttons,
brother.
Thumbs up, bell buttons. Anyways, yes. All right, cheers, guys. Thank y'all so much again for making me a part of this, and I will see some of you in the after party.
Yep, cheers.
Thanks,
Bye, Clifton.
Cheers.
Yeah, y'all.
Cheers, all.
Night.